Hey, welcome back, everybody. It is October 20th, 2025. Want to thank you guys for joining me today. We got some interesting, or a interesting interview to go over today. I thought it would be a good thing to do after the No Kings protest on the weekend. Let's see how our favorite president is feeling. We're going to have an interview on AirForce One where we're going to find out about beef, where you're going to start getting your beef from. You'll find that out. And we're going to find out about how the king felt about the No Kings protest. Just kidding, not a king. And we'll see what else he has to offer up. It's pretty interesting interview. So let's get right into it.
With soybeans and on Argentina, you're looking to do that deal with Argentina, the bail swap. So,
Respecting beef?
are we expecting a beef
No,
deal?
I assume you're talking about beef. Yeah,
No,
to get beef prices down. The only price we have that's high is beef, and we'll get that down. And one of the things we're thinking about doing is beef from Argentina.
But my question is, what do you
So interesting stuff there. I mean, it's almost like he doesn't answer the question. Hmm. I wonder if we can go back in time and see all the times Trump has never answered a question directly. It's kind of insane. So I think he just makes this stuff up, right? Like, like is the only price that's up beef right now? You guys let me know. Go to the stores, check your groceries. I know my grocery prices are definitely higher. So I would say it's not just beef. I really feel like this man, this president, just lets anything flow out of his mouth. And that's why it makes no sense. No sense at all. It's insane.
There.
Gavin Newsom has turned into an entertainer. He had a funny tweet right here. Make America great again equals import the beef. So it's, Gavin Newsom being himself. All right, so this next part will be about Donald Trump talking about funding that he's terminated for New York City. It's kind of interesting the cities that he seems to attack, the cities that our troops are being sent to. Ask yourself, why those cities? Do they have the highest crime rate? I don't think so. Studies show us that the states that he should be going to, he'll never go to because they're his people. Anyways, let's get to this part.
Mr. President, sticking with New York City, you've talked about the Hudson River Tunnel, the
Yeah.
infrastructure project. You said that the funding has been terminated, but folks in New York have said that it's not terminated. So where does that
Well, as of
stand?
now, it's terminated, and that's up to me. And as of now, it's terminated, and it's terminated because the Democrats are so foolish what they've done to the country. I mean, we have the hottest country in the world. There's no country even close. And they just want to do this. There's nothing for them to do. All they have to do is just say, let everything continue. And I will say a lot of Democrats.
This is what he wants. All this confusion, all of these nonsense words, nonsense sentences. Do you see how he just redirected the whole question towards this? And I don't even know what this is. That's why I'm saying this. This man might be having like elderly issues. You get what I'm saying? He doesn't seem to be very aware of himself, what he's doing, what he's saying. The words just spill out. Kind of like the stupid little poop video that just, if you didn't see that, check my video before this. It's funny, but it shows Trump throwing some poop on a crowd. So you should probably check that out. But they they're trying to make us tired. That's what's going on right now. This process takes a long time, and you wear your opponent down. You wear him down, wear him down, wear him down. Get him used to it, get him used to it, get him used to it. And then all of a sudden, you wake up and the world looks totally different, and you don't know how you got there. That's their plan. They're trying to wear you down. Don't let them wear you down. Don't let them make you too busy because I'm busy too. I'm sure you're busy. I got stuff to take care of, but this stuff is too important. Talk to people about these things. Call people out on these things. If they're supporting this, they're against the United States. these are the people against the United States. So just remember that, and let's finish the rest, see what else he's got to say. I forgot to add Epstein files. I told you I'm going to say that once in every video. Where are the Epstein files? All right, so next up, we have Donald Trump here. Actually, let's hold on one second. Is this the right one? I'm not sure if this is the right clip. Let's just see what he's about to say. I apologize for not knowing this clip, but let's see.
Friday, you said you had a cordial meeting with President Zelensky. During that meeting, did you tell him he needed to cede all of the Donbass region to Russia?
No, we never discussed it. We think that what they should do is just stop at the lines where they are, the battle lines. You have a battle line right now. The rest is very tough to negotiate. If you're going to say, you take this, we take that, there's so many different permutations. So what I say is they should stop right now at the battle lines. Go home, stop killing people, and be done.
What do you think should happen with the Donbass region then?
Let it be cut the way it is. It's cut up right now. I think 78% of the land is already taken by Russia. You leave it the way it is right now. They can negotiate something later on down the line. But I said, cut and stop at the battle line. Go home. Stop fighting. Stop.
Yeah, it's really weird here because the question was if he spoke with Zelensky, and then he said he didn't, and then now he's starting to give details as if they spoke, talking about giving up regions that Russia already has. So did he speak to Zelensky or did he not? I think this goes back into what I was previously stating. This is either, maybe this is just Trump and he's forgetful, but more likely it's his age that continues to show and show and show. I know you're seeing it. I know everybody's seeing it. And for the people that talked about so and so so bad, I don't like to play whataboutism too much, so that's why I'm not saying the name, but yeah, more hypocrisy, right? Let's be fair here. Treat everybody the same. And then once again, is he on Russia's side or is he not on Russia's side? Like, can we freaking decide? You can no longer can say this is some strategy of his because it's not working. Unless you're saying you have to admit his strategy's bad. You can't keep just saying, well, nope, he knows what he's doing. Even when he makes a mistake, this mistake, he did it on purpose. This is the only group of people that I know will defend every single mistake. It's almost like they think he's Jesus. I do think they think he's from God, but he can make any mistake, and I've never seen him get a person get picked up so much as this man. I don't know what he has over you guys. If you're a Trump supporter, please go to the comment section below and let me know why you bend your knees to this man. And next up here, we're going to have Trump responding to the protest. If you didn't see that video, please check it out. I have that somewhere on the screen. Go look for it. Let's see what he responds. I'm going to assume it's going to be very condescending, kind of nonchalant, like it didn't matter. Let's see what he thinks about the 7 million people that went out and protested. Amazing. I believe it was the biggest assembly ever in protests in the United States. You can't talk shit about that one.
Who are you with?
I'm with AP.
With AP?
What's your response to the protests over the weekend, the No Kings protests?
I think it's a joke. I looked at the people. They're not representative of this country. And I looked at all the brand new signs paid for.
We do think that's crazy, right? 7 million people are not the representatives of this country. Let that sink in. Let's do a moment of silence for that one. That's insane. You supporters out there, please tell me how 7 million people are not America.
Guess it was paid for by Soros and other radical left lunatics. It looks like it was. We're checking it out. The demonstrations were very small, very ineffective, and the people were whacked out. When you look at
7
those
million.
people, those are not representative of the people of our country.
You hear that? You are not the representative of the country. This is what they really mean. He means that. Like, and we have to recognize he really means that. He has a certain color vision of what he thinks Americans are. And here's the tricky part. A lot of you out there that still support him think he looks at you like he looks at himself. And you're going to be or you're going to leave yourself open for a huge surprise one day if you let this continue. The oppressors never stop oppressing. And you think if you just climb on somebody's head, you'll be able to stay above water. Eventually you will drown with us all. You have to recognize what's going on here and try to make a change. Lose the ego. You have to. So now we're about to hear Donald Trump finding out, maybe he already knew, I don't know. I don't believe a word that comes out of his mouth. And finding out about Israel breaking the ceasefire.
Do you feel that Israel was justified with striking when it did?
Striking where?
In Gaza, today and overnight?
I'd have to get back to you on that. I'd have to get back.
What is the next step?
Because we're going to be determined. You know, all of that's is under consideration right now. It's under review.
I think he would have been.
I think it's kind of crazy. Do we really believe that's the first time he's hearing that? Let me know what you think. I don't know. Type a 2 in the chat if you think he's telling the truth. I don't know. How can the man that says he knows everything not know things, Epstein? So now we have Trump talking about the Insurrection Act. It's something that we now let get thrown around. There was a point in time where even uttering those kind of words would have lost you points on a poll. I don't even think he cares about his poll numbers. I do believe at the last time I looked, he has tied himself or beat himself for the worst poll numbers. And that's a horrible record to have. Anyways, let's get to the clip.
Cities you're actively looking at for the National Guard right now?
Yeah. What about it?
I'm just wondering if you care to comment on that.
Well, we've used the National Guard to be very successful in Memphis. You can see the numbers are falling like rocks. Washington, D.C., Chicago is getting better, even though we're going through a lot. And, you know, we're trying to do it in a very nice way. I'm allowed, as you know, as president, like 50% of the presidents have used the Insurrection Act. You're allowed to use that in the...
You guys let me know. I'm not sure. Let's do some homework. And I'm going to be very surprised if he's telling the truth that 50% of presidents have used the Insurrection Act. Yeah, let's find that out together. I'll probably post it like at the end of the video when I find it, because I'm going to go do the research myself. Obviously, if I don't know something, I'm going to tell you. I'm not sure if there's 50% of presidents that have used it, but I will find out and I will post what I found. You do the same. Let's listen to the rest.
There's no more court cases. There's no more anything. We're trying to do it in a nicer manner, but we can always use the Insurrection Act if we want. I mean, you take a look in the past, one in particular president used it 28 times during the course of a presidency. So we're allowed to do that.
Check that too.
We could do it
28
in
times.
a very nice way. All we want to do is have safe cities. We're not looking for anything that would be spectacular other than crime-free become spectacular. We want to have great crime-free cities. So I'd be allowed to use if I want.
Then send them to send them to the actual crime cities. What, Alabama's like a high one. Arkansas is a high one. Right? Where are the troops in those cities? Oh, they're never going to go there. Never going to go there. So no, you don't want crime-free cities. You just want to oppress certain people, certain groups. I wouldn't agree with it either way, but I could give the man some credit if he was sending the troops to all cities. But you know what that would do? I bet you your neighbors would start getting on your side if all of a sudden these troops started showing up in your streets.
Wanted the Insurrection Act, and then all of this nonsense would go away. You have the absolute right. It's the strongest power a president has, and you have the absolute right to do it. We wanted to go this route, but we get sued every time you look at somebody. You look at somebody the wrong way, and you end up getting sued. We just want no crime. We want to have...
This is the man that is suing news stations. Please, guys, if you support this man, tell me how. He's the most hypocritical president ever, at least in the open. I think a lot of presidents are bad, maybe all of them. But come on, guys, work with me, please. If you still support this man, please answer these questions below. I doubt you'll even watch this video, but like, you guys are so sensitive. All these Trump supporters, they're so sensitive. They don't want to talk. Like, you try to talk to these people and they just avoid conversation like the plague. It's like, if you believe in this man so much, talk about him, please. Let's talk about him. Stop running.
Crime-free cities. That's not a big, I mean, it's pretty common sense, I think, but that's all I want is crime-free cities. I campaigned on it. It's become, I think, even more successful than we thought because of the tremendous...
All right, video's going a little longer than I thought, so I do want to end there. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it to the end, I appreciate it. We got to keep fighting this. We got to keep talking about it. Keep thinking. Keep talking. Never give up. Don't do what they want, which is to scare the hell out of you, make you depressed, to make you go hide away so when you come back outside of that hideaway closet or whatever, you come out and the world looks like hell. It's our chance to fight. It's our time to fight. Every few generations has to do something like this. So I hope you guys join me. Thanks for watching. J Knight out.